Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to give you a detailed explanation about what is actually going on with delivery times. It has been such a chaos in the past days, and I was waiting to really get an idea what is actually happening here. And now I'm going to explain you what I personally think is the mistake here. So first of all, we have another 3 ships on their way. So Theban, RCC Europe, and the Horizon Leader. The Glovis already arrived in Slovenia, and there are still cars which are allocated to customers. So there are still people yesterday that received a VIN number. So just for clarification, not all VIN numbers are already at customers. So there could be a car for you still waiting. For the Theban and the RCC Europe, there are a few people actually receiving VIN numbers already. Now the big question was, we have many people moving back for delivery times until November, December, some even to December, January next year. And those are people that have waited for 6 months. Now, if you go on Twitter, many people might say, well, that is because of the lockdown, because we closed the factory, now we have some issues. But to be honest with you, as I mentioned in another video, that makes no sense at all. First of all, we just didn't have a lockdown for 3 months, and Tesla didn't close down the factory for entire 3 months. So moving everything back by almost 5 months for some people waiting for a car makes actually no sense. So now let's look at the parking lot here, and thanks to Vuva, we see it's not the fullest, but still there are plenty of cars. And we also know that Tesla produced until the end of May only cars for Europe. And I said many times on this channel, what's actually happening with those cars in the past 4 or 5 days of May? There were no cars shipped. And I got information. Of course, I don't have any second meaning on it, so take it in a calm way here. It is that there is an issue to get enough shipments. So cargo ships are not enough there. And that makes actually a lot of sense. During the lockdown, I mentioned, well, if they open, what's actually going to happen? Do they have enough shipping companies that can actually ship the cars to other countries, like to Europe? And there might be an issue there that actually people are not receiving their Tesla because shipments are the problem. So it's not the lockdown. It might be for the past 8 or 5 days in May that the 8 to 10,000 cars are still at the site at the harbor. We don't have any proof for that yet, as Vuva is actually not able to do footage there yet. But again, guys, my understanding is that there are actually still cars waiting to be shipped for Europe. And we have 3 entire ships with 12,000 cars easily on it, and the Glovis that already arrived. So what happened was that I got a lot of information that there is a software bug, because Tesla actually updated the delivery times based on exact dates and not month only anymore. And now they made an update, and then there was a software bug. And now I'm going to tell you guys, it just took 48 hours and people were moved. And I'm just talking about German, Swiss, and Austrian people here. But please confirm that if you're from Europe. I just got proof that actually people were moved from May to September and now received their VIN and are moved back towards this date again. So they are moving from May to September, now moved back from September to June, receiving their car right now. So there is a mistake somehow in the system. Not everybody might be so lucky to get the car right now again as it was supposed to be. But I'm just saying something is wrong with that. It makes no sense to move somebody 6 to 9 months back if the shutdown in Shanghai was actually not even close as long. So it makes no freaking sense to do that. So something in the system must be wrong. And talking about and looking at Greenhider, and thanks for Tobias Lin sharing that here, we see a lot of cars expanding the logistical part here. We have a second double-decker supercharger that is being installed for trucks. I have people sending me messages saying I was driving on the freeway in Germany. I have seen 10 to 14 trucks. That's easily 150 cars just currently moving already. These are informations telling me it makes no sense to think about delays in Greenhider. There is no lockdown in Greenhider. There is no any shortage in Greenhider I'm aware of, and I have contacts to people actually inside the factory. So let me be clear here, guys. It makes no freaking sense, because as well with this update, a lot of people from Germany got a delay as well for the Model Y Performance. And the same thing is happening now as well. People were moved back, now they got a VIN, now they got a new date. So I'm just saying, guys, we have to stay calm. Something in the software thing is wrong. It's not showing it correctly. I had a lot of people from the UK, Sweden, Norway. You guys were bringing some comments under my video. Just to clarify for those who are not from Germany, it is the same game as in China. So June right now is the month where everything is going to move into German customers, and the first 2 months of each quarter is going to be for the European countries outside of Germany. Looking as well at the numbers here, by the way, just showing the growth rate Tesla is working in, as well this entire story about cutting down apparently hours and cutting down new hiring and all that. It makes actually no sense, because we have a lot of demand. We have 2 new factories. We need to ramp up the factory, so it makes actually no sense. And there was a lot of discussion online on Twitter. So let's see if people are going to be fired, or if it's actually just managers reducing salaries. So back to the initial story here, guys. I just want to let you know I'm going to be on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So you're not going to get any information. You're going to get pre-produced videos. So they are not daily updated about the situation when it comes to deliveries. But I have a lot of small, nice videos prepared for you for the time. And for the delivery and the VIN numbers, I do hope that you guys might receive your car earlier than the delay was actually expected. And this is what people tell me, that the worst case scenario is now shown in the app. You can see the worst case delivery time, but you might be lucky to get it earlier. So again, guys, there must be a software bug. Something must be wrong, even though we haven't seen more ships coming. So yes, some people might get the car later, but as I have proof, a lot of people were moved back to initial dates and are now receiving their Tesla. So let's calm down. I hope this helped you. If you're new to my channel, do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And I do wish you a wonderful day, and I see you back in 2 weeks. Thank you for your support. Take care.